Thank you, Socrates. It shouldn't have been, because I don't know why Twitch has been weird, because I set everything, forgot to update it, hit stream elements came up saying you're now playing, you didn't update anything. So then I hit update, and then I started throwing out all the pings. So I blame Twitch for this one, not me. Well, I blame me for a little bit, and then Twitch for the other half. But thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. I might as well just make you a mod, huh? I mean, my audio is shit, telling me my fucking category's wrong. Like, you might, like... doing better than the mods I do actually have. I went to Twitch and not Twitter. Whoops-a-daisies. Anyway, welcome in, Toppies. Hello, hello. Glad to have you. And thank you for the first redemption welcome, and you're the first to show up. Did we just get straight into it? Did I just hit game scene and just dive right in? Oh, I'm a little bit hot there, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to deafen you all. It's updating before I actually start playing, is it changed to control now? Whenever I want to go to Twitter, I go to Twitch. Whenever I want to go to Twitch, I end up at Twitter. It's a weird, I don't know how this happens. But that is a me issue. It still says control. Okay, cool. Good. I forgot, I was about to plug in a controller, forgot that I don't play this with the controller. Anyway, alright. Well, if that's the case, let's swap over. Well, the Hiss invasion is an imminent threat, and it's not the only danger in the oldest house. So we don't actually know how the Hiss got in, do we? Like, we don't actually know the origin or the source or whatnot of the Hiss. It's just like hanging about, mind controlling our staff. Where were we? Ah, yes. I thought this was a narrower section.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
Survive. I forgot, I'm using new weapons. I'm using new weapons. And that was the first fight with a new weapon. Maybe I should have used them. I don't know. It was alright. It felt good. It felt good. Bing bong. I can't crouch on the left. And jump into it and just dance. Wee. Wee. A lot easier to go anti-clockwise. Oh.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
I'm glad they're not that trigger happy. Imagine the door opens and they just hose me. I bet they probably got told. Oh. Executive. Oh, I don't want to do that. How does the game work again? Let's go to the executive. I don't really want to do that. in the hypnosis lab. Where? Okay. Let's read this. Rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of Agent Black, Agent Redacted, after his young daughter complained of being followed by a rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be a result of the child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update: it was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing unknown paranormal materials into his home, illegally taking them outside of the oldest house. This may have affected the creation of an alternate item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. He deserved it, honestly. Map. How close am I to hypnosis? Unknown, because I've never seen hypnosis. That's fine.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Was that another control space? Are you telling me these soldiers have been here this whole time and they were not helping me fight the demons that were down there? What damn soldiers are you? Oh, there's a lot of everyone here, huh? Ah, you alright? You don't look... He's got a sword back, it's fine. It's because he's carrying the whole squad.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
That is a tiny shotgun. Also, the pump isn't. Oh, no, it is. I like the look of that looking shotgun over there. And those grenades are huge. What the hell? The proportions are whack. I love this. Hello, hello.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
Lead the way. Oh, okay.
We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Oh. Hold on, I'm checking the toilets for important collectibles.
We have to help them.
The Rangers are. Seems a lot worse than it actually was. Oh. I need to... All right. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's put the brutalism back in its place. I was gonna have a wee switch in here. Huh. The ritual office. There's not a shelter over here. Oh, I'm sorry, little man. Threshold Kids proposal. Ugh, why do you gotta scroll like that? Eh? Problem with the recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young Redacted agent. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Redacted will require slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to our natural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce you to the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community centre. We can have a research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'd be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. You can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television's proven for years, Redacted love puppets. Children, kids, they're raising an army of paranatural super soldiers. I don't know, it just seems right to say that. Synchronicity Lab. Hey, I've seen that outfit in promo materials. Wonder what happened there. That's not cardboard in there. It says cardboard only. Can't you see? Can't you read? Seems to be a control point down there, I think. Whoops. Down in mirror testing. Seems they're out of sync. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, I need clearance sec again. Fair enough. I realize I'm reading this map and I don't actually understand what I'm looking at. Like, every time I look at the map, I don't feel like I'll learn anything.
Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously, I've been in Threshold safer than this.
And the Hiss sort of turned the house into a threshold, huh?
Yep. What? Here's a question. So, like, she vaults, right? Like that. Did she, like... I was like, I wonder how, like, closely she would vault into damaged terrain. Close enough that no one's really going to notice. Oh, there's a lot more Dead Rangers here than I wanted. Carla. Thank you for the file, it was very helpful. I've re-archived it with BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease from the future. However, as my analysis of this point of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will still be able to attend them. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provide, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Dr. Carla Vaughn. Ah, poor guy, he got rejected. Oh. I've got a level 2 that's got that, but then I've got a rare that also does that. So I might as well deconstruct that, right? I'm just going to deconstruct them all because I'm a psycho and I'm not going to read them all because it's just minor percentages. And if it's not got the biggest number, I don't care. Was this? More refund on hit? Yeah, it's kind of sick. Damage after kills. I don't think I need that. Guess that. Hiss warped. The Hiss warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Or why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host they become, so that they become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation? Maturation, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know what it is. It's maturation of the Hiss corruption. Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time, documented observation, can tell. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes individuals are simply performing redacted old rituals. The redacted of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just forms of procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling a light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Aww. That's like the first, I guess, maybe not the first wholesome one, but it's a pretty wholesome... message. I realize that might be too high, but it's fine. A pretty wholesome message. I thought that was another control point, and I was gonna be like, what's the need for that? Make me wary. It is the duck.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
Oh, it's like...
No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Got on that high setting.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Quack if you understand my words. I'm gonna use that as my go-to now. I'm gonna be like, if anyone can't hear me or like there's a chance that no one can, I'm gonna quack if you understand my words.
This way to the lab? Okay.
What does the
You
duck
must
do?
like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
Does it just follow you? I'm pretty sure that's an
If
I'm
Marshall
pretty sure that
can't help
is
us
an,
with
an
Dylan,
SCP.
he's
A
our
duck that
next
follows
best
you
bet.
that does nothing but just
Assuming he's
sit in a
not
shelf
dead
behind you.
or taken over by the hiss.
Door over there's open. Ah, okay. Nothing really. There's a secret around it that the game doesn't hint at. Oh. I thought I heard a quack quack. Did I hear a quack quack? Pop, pop. Also, I see this totally inconspicuous gap up there. Oh, I think that leads to the duck. I want to get to the duck. I need a box. No, not you. You. I need another box. Why have you got to like spin in your hand? Oh, come on. I don't know if I can get up there. It seems awfully high up for the fact that I just now realized how hard it is to balance things. This is... I thought this was going to be a lot easier than this. They're so nicely stacked in this room, and then I bring them in here and, well, I think this is against OSHA. Oh. Oh. I don't... No! Oh, come on. Is there a vending machine here? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know why I can't pick up these ones. You can't have all these boxes that are stacked and then make it a pain in the ass to stack them manually. I don't know if I can pick up a vending machine. Ever since I played that game, it may be a wholly come out of, not go in. Maybe, but like I'm going by the fact that that it comes out like here. It comes out at the duck. You could be right. You're right. I should move on and forget about the duck. It's a fruitless challenge. It's only going to end in misery and upset for me, like most ducks.
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Too powerful for our use. Dimensional feedback link. complicated puzzle. Good luck. Okay.
Hello again,
Thank you.
Director. It appears
Hello.
we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of Blackrock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While identity of Blackrock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies within the range of redacted to redacted hertz, with perfect redacted harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto a redacted. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with properties of the harmonized resonance data expunged in the prism will be explored and explained. Alright, and just Angry Buzz. Okay. And this is, I need to input them in the right order, I guess, into the terminals. So first, let's collect all of them. Oh, there's the 3 terminals and the main computer. Are we in? Is too strong, leaks out. Changing variables between
So, we need to find
left
all the
hand
punch cards.
slide and cube in middle. And he likes those ones too. That's 4 possible. Four possible icons, and I'm going to explore into this off. Oh, there's all here too. I think that's all 4. I think if I recall, there's only 4 slots, but I'm just going to come up here anyway, for the sake of there's one there. Yeah, to use a notepad. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's another terminal right here. Okay. What terminal number is this? 4. So 1 might be this. Hurry, what have we actually got? Do we have all of these? Oh, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go. 1 is checkered. 1's checkered.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
It's gonna be something to do with these whiteboards, obviously. 1 is okay. Yeah, 1 checkered. Yeah, I gotta find number 2. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's okay. That's re-clarified that 1 is checkered to me in my head. 2 is that one.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Do we have that? Is that the same symbol? It is. Okay. That was 2. Where's terminal 3? Ah, because that seems to be terminal 5. Terminal 3. Black. Pure black cube. Okay. I'm gonna double check with the one up here. Oh. Doesn't clarify. So I guess I'll just try it and see.
Looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Terminal 4, was that up here? That might be this one. Judging by that whiteboard, I'm going to double clarify. I'm going to double clarify with the whiteboards down here. Yeah. This is otherwise, but I think that's a thing a punch card we don't have.
What do the symbols mean?
Oh no, it is. Oh, that doesn't help then, does it? Said don't use it for number 4. I think it's okay.
What
Well,
do these whiteboards mean?
only one way to find out, huh? Alright. Incorrect. Fair enough. Changing variables are those two. Slab and cube. I think those are right. Unless those are meant to be swapped, because that's why it says changing variables.
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
Jesus Christ. Women. Oh. That seemed to work. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
There's Hedron. Jesus Christ, this was a mine and a half. This reminds me of you love who?
Here.
Darling.
This will lead back to Central Research.
I like Darling too. Oh, like actually, like right back here. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Right, there are people up there. Will they protect me? Who knows? I don't. Search for Black Rock and maintenance. Oh, okay. I need to go to maintenance. Okay. I'm gonna check my missions. I kind of want to go here. Then hypnosis lab and research. Are we in research? Are we in research? Yes, we are. I need to like find hypnosis. Number 3. Okay, so it's back at parapsychology. Which I'm right next to anyway, so that's alright. Oh, Jesus. My God. That was brutal. Hypnosis lab is somewhere down here. Is that over here? Yes it is.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Okay. I am not okay with this. Because these guys are marked as green, but they are not wearing HRAs. Which makes me very skeptical into whose side they actually are. Oh, I see the puzzle. Okay. Also, there's like a red hue around them all, which is like even more suspicious on the suspicion emitter.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
What is C's? Enemies can be seized at low health. There we go. Oh, actually dropped health. Maybe they do. Oh. Good work, good playing director. I'm now bound to X-ray. Oh, you can actually hit that. Ah. Whoops, I didn't mean to put you. Sorry. Well, I did, but like I didn't think it would hurt. Oh, they're all dead. Oh no, they're not dead. Oh no, they are dead.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
You are mine now. It's really going to infuriate you that I like use telekinesis on these guys, but I do it just to reload, just to like thingy. Also, if you do it fast enough, they can't actually dodge it. They're not fast enough to dodge it. Sometimes. Was he someone telling upwards? Yeah, it makes sense. I was trying that there. I was trying to see if I could seize that guy, and I couldn't. I think like these, the lighter ones I can. There's heavy enemies that I can't seize. Neat. Give me one of these. Give me, I kind of want one of these. Oh. Nice. Thank you. Oh, large objects. That's what we're looking for to get that, getting that vent. It might be. I kind of want to keep a couple because I think I now know. I'm not a fan of these upgrades. Oh, where's we gonna go? To the duck. The duck. Let's go to the duck. Was in the ritual division. Let's see if I can pick up those bigger boxes. No. Why would... What's the point? Why would you... I said I want to pick up bigger objects, and yet the bigger objects cannot be picked up. This is a breach on my own trust with the duck and the game. Some boxes you just can't. Well, you know what? They're alternate items in themselves. They can't be lifted. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the mail room because I want to do that mission before time runs out. No unique procedures needed. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's Redacted. The seized individual becomes redacted to the user. The effect lasts redacted. Once released, the seized Redacted as a result of psychic trauma die. The object has no current binder. Background: a janitor named Redacted bound the object at St. Annie's Hospital, then redacted. Soon the building's occupants were redacted by him, enslaved by him, seized. The Bureau dispatched the emergency response team to redacted the perpetrator and redacted the item. Fatalities numbered in the redacted. For operational details, see case 26 HQ 452. This is just that and that. I've got a hotline message. Ring ring. Objects of power are holders 665 to the other blessings. 665. Behold the rain's law. We are failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secrets instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. No, I don't think I will. Send us to the mail room. Is it like here? I take that as a yes. Power. I got this gun just for those bigger guys. Nice. Oh, job done. Might as well do that. Slap that bad boy in there. And we might as well go here. Now that I know how to do that. Oh, I can upgrade these now. Sick. And we need to. It's not here. I think it's here that I want to go.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
No.
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Central maintenance is where I wanna go. Yeah. And now we're here. Okay. I'd like to file a formal complaint. The unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree in. The fact that they planned to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want the use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR if necessary. Oh, poor guy. Why is the gym training field in maintenance?
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Go.
Seconds remaining.
I ran out of juice.
15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Raymond.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself.
Ugh. The copies have given weapons projectiles. Shield yourself to pass and level up. Wrong button. Wrong button. Shield seems like a better thing than telepathy. Look at that. Look how many small things I can pick up. I thought it was gonna be like the force field from like Titanfall or something, you know? Do I need to be looking at the shots? Or do they just protect me? Like 360. I think it's a pretty useful upgrade to protect 360. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. There's a sniper above me. Okay. The problem is you can't do anything while shielding, so I don't. I mean, well, I'll just have to. I've got it, so I'll use it when I need it. Oh, there it is. It's you know what's funny? Right across from where I wanted to go is where I need to go. That's. I see you, health orb. Excuse you. Did you finish all of Ati's tasks? I don't think it's very important. Just cut. Curious. Define all of them? I don't think so. I think I've only done one of them, or two of them maybe. What? You can change soldiers' shoulders. Good to know. Very good to know. gonna eat all of these. Well, yeah, and I know why you should change shoulders. It's just that some third-person games don't let you do that, and I'm glad that I now found the button to do it, as it is quite useful sometimes. Home safe. No unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. Brand? I thought branding wasn't allowed. Obviously, it has to be allowed if it's an object of power, but like, shouldn't it be redacted? When bound, the objects allow para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound to redacted background. Discovered in the basement of a home in redacted Ohio. Classic Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests to confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are almost blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. I'm surprised they managed to get an X-ray inside. It just seems like it would, like, not get X-rayed. Seems like it's like that made of material that can't be X-rayed. Did I deconstruct everything? Yes. I thought you meant the room, and like, well, that too. I did kind of deconstruct the room, but yes, also my trinkets. Oh, I can go in here now. I have level 4 clearance. Some of them might be important. If they're important, they shouldn't be able to get me to. If they were good, they weren't good enough for me. So, see if I just do this. Oh, never mind. Huh, I think I just turned off the entire building doing that. Ah. Oh, it's bright in here, huh? We're back at the light switch. Okay. I'll flick it in a second. I'm just gonna have a wee look. That's drops me back in the office. Whoa, where are the frames going for the stream? Dunno. See you later. Smell you later. first, second time here. This is the second time we've been here. I sent a puzzle. Alright, okay. Untucked chair. Radio that side. Painting straight. Plant. Other side. Oh, I've done it. Okay. And there be a key. Yar, there be a key. I didn't see what the key would. I'm gonna assume it's for the Black Pyramid because it's the one I can interact with. Oh, I heard something behind those doors. One, two, and a three. I don't know what the point of that was, but we done it. Black Pyramid represents either the black rock or the spikes seen in the astral plane. Yeah, the black rock in the astral plane, the board. Which maybe black rocks or both? Yeah, probably, perhaps, maybe. I wish you could slow walk and piece it in my blade. A button for it.
Okay,
I just not.
we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prison.
Reminder. If the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room.
Keep the room calm. Will do. I'll keep that in mind. I'm sorry for ever making the room upset or nervous. I forgot how big the game is. Loading now because I love it so much. Well, I got told the other day that this is like a benchmark game, which I'm like, okay, I get it, but I didn't know it was a benchmark game. My friend's like, but how's the game running for you? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, that's a pretty hard to run game. And I was like, ooh, did not know that. I would have done a background check on the game if I knew it was hard to play, hard to run. The Atlas is a physical expression. Oh my god, just thank you. I didn't do that twice. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purposes and function are currently unknown. It's very bad FPS on yours. I know that the OBS does not like it, but it runs as you can see, but it's obviously in a menu, so it doesn't matter. But it does run fine for me normally. I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit. It seems a bit quiet. I'm sorry if it was a little bit quiet on your end. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas, see file ATL03 for said dimension, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change, and only it ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. I'm going to say it as a map of the oldest house itself. I'd rather be I'd rather it be quiet than loud. Sounds tend to crying during a fight. Okay. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same black rock material as the rest of the same concrete as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. I'm now curious as to what the Atlas is. I assume I'll find out. And use your arms, Jesse. All right. Okay. We're done. Gee, that was an explosive. Oof. I'm gonna go back and have a look before, because I wonder why they had his walkers. I wonder why they had to have his walkers round the. So bright! Oh my god! The Atlas. Do not touch or obstruct. Oh, this is the Atlas. It's with the like notes on it. It's weird. Check for red blocks. Yes. Well, the. Oh no, it's just going to be this point here. It's going to be this control point. How big fat cleanse.
Glad to see you're still you.
He's got a sword back.
Medic, what's the damage?
They've each taken a few hits. We need
Ranger
to get them to a
Squad
surgical
Charlie
station
7 returned from an
ASAP, but I don't think
expedition
they're
into the
stable enough to
forward
move.
threshold just after
They're gonna have to
0500
be,
Zulu.
because we are
Can
moving
you
out
please
and I
state
am
your
not
names and
behind.
describe the
Now,
purpose
do
of
we
your
need to?
expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Wells. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What a surprise.
I'm not doing so
And did you
hard.
encounter any
You're
previously
fine.
unrecorded
Push through
event or
this.
entity
The
while
Hiss are the
inside the
ones doing the
threshold?
pushing,
No,
Doc.
nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid? Excuse me? Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. Oh, she was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting. Did you tell your CO about this?
Kill a hiss,
No,
not buy a shot.
because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Marshall, Trench's behavior. Why do you scroll up? Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both recently been acting odd. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all of this Hedron research in the first place. After Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with additional protective devices, especially not if they're as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strike you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. Shield strength is kind of neat. I might up the C's speed. That seems kind of useful.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
There's a little thing I wanted to check before I continue on. Oh, I just barricaded those. Okay, that's fine then. I need to expose officers for any... Exactly.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They cut the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Director, can you please stop destroying all of our windows? The ones that are still intact can be used. Nah. That'd be faster for me just to blow them up. My way through. And please, call me Jesse.
Why does my head feel like this?
Because that's how heads feel. Alright, number
Alish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, excuse me, box. Didn't mean to. Oh, it's grooving. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's having a collision issue. Swan boat procedures. Alright, swan boats. I'm pretty sure swan boats was also an SCP. Drink info. Just a can of, okay, a can of Hendry's Scottish Lager. It's like Tennant's, but even more watered down. Another pop. Okay, let me in a secret, because if our colleague doesn't tell you this, if you want to know, it's not a spoiler. Sure. No unique features required. Description, altered effects. Item is made of fiberglass paint to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force and an estimated force of redacted. Possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns of the Human Resources Department. Background: the item was seized from an activity rental service called Redacted on Lake Redacted on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A special containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. Oh, rest their souls. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. You can break very specific walls. They're usually next to the barricaded places. Define barricaded places? Like here. They can break like this wall. Well, it's certainly broken, but I don't think that's what you meant. Oh, with the black things, mention it as you walk past. There's a wall here? Like here? Those are some bouncy rocks. Either I am misunderstanding you. Oh, no, that one. There's a door barricaded. I mentioned it as I walked past. Mentioned the door as I walked past. Back by Atlas. Okay.
Put more pressure on that wound.
Oh, you've made me walk into a trap. Look at what you've done. Run gun. There's a door barricaded back by Atlas upstairs. Was there? I can remember, like, this, but that's just like, I didn't really care. Like, do you mean like I can knock down these walls? Yes. I think it's by the stairs if it's there. I don't think so. Or I'm doing it. Still only two possibilities. It's very exciting news, having destructible walls. More destructibility in this game is sick. Alright, let's fight this monster, shall we? Oh no, I was wrong this time. Everyone's around to be on the lookout. So, by barricades, this guy was wiggling. I stepped on him by accident.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Games that do this are so smart. They put this. They make sure they interact with a certain object, so they put you in a specific area for a fight with them. So that you're in a specific area that the game wants you to be in. I know one definitely. I'll tell you when you're near it. If you don't find it myself, okay. So that the boss fight is always useful.
What the fuck?
It's always boss fights. So you're in the boss fight, you can't cheese it because you're already in a position where the game wants you to be. Wow, that done a ton of damage.
hurry up and find Darling's lab.
That thing does just eat away your health, my goodness. But I figured it out. First time fighting a phantom? It was, but I figured it out. And don't forget I have shield. It seemed like I was using psychic energy. I don't know if that would have worked, but fair enough. I just wanted to throw rocks at this bitch. Oh, if I pass by it and I'm like fairly oblivious to it, like call it out to me, or if I'm finding it, like, yeah. If I'm like messed it like 3 to 5 times, then tell me where it is.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from the threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
I do indeed have the Ultimate Edition. Oh, I could have zoomed in with Holdney. I didn't have the Ultimate Edition with the DLC.
This should get us into the quarry.
And I know of all about one thing about one of the DLCs. I don't know what I picked up. Home safe test, I think. I looked away and then it scrolled up. The safe object power can produce a barrier using objects or materials from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22. The Bureau's Rangers are given permission to employ heavy weaponry against para-utilitarian bound-test objects in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. I think I read this. So is it groupthink? No. The board told us the number before. Ah, you're correct. I do remember that. I was like, what do those numbers mean? Yeah, correct. Yeah. Oh, Black Rock prisms. Black Rock prisms are unique formations of Black Rock distinct in their both shape and potency. Well, dense. No, I read that. Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since we've discovered. The report will examine how a structure is compromised of redacted density and alpha all ranges within the range of density to density hertz. Bureau I think I've read all of this. I don't know what one I picked up. This is annoying. Oh well. Oh wait, it's red. Ah, the game really do be fooling me, huh? Oh no, it's distorted. Phantom. Hess-distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when close range of their target. Curiously, the Hess-distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes in the offensive. The Hess-distorted is unique in the fact that it wields paranatural abilities previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered OOP. How does invisible? Does a distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hess resonance to refract light? Physical deformation of this particular Hess entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question: are the corrupted simply animated corpses? The neighbor of the beast. You know what? I don't get why it's like worrying the neighbor of the beast, but yeah, I like him. He's a cool little man. That Dr. Darling. I'm gonna go up these stairs before I go into the quarry. Nothing else, nothing else. cool. This game is quite cool. Hey, Bob.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels
This is not the way I was expecting this to
like
go.
how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
Oh wait, we've been here before. Just on the lower level. Ah, I know where we are. I remember we took a lift down to that little stairwell. Oh, and we're back here. Oh my goodness gravy. We're doing what's called full circle. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, that's kind of neat too. I kind of want to save up for the evade. Well, not save up, but like head towards it. What do you mean? What? What? Oh. This is a level where we got taught about power cubes. Went up these stairs. There's a lift here that goes down to actual maintenance, and then there's up here. Which is back in the main chamber. Give me that fire extinguisher, these are so fun to use. Oh. The NCS was designed by Order Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. I walked past the loot box. Yeah. If it was in the circle, I'll walk by it. If not, then whoops. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Redacted's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. House who? The coolant pump keeps the container and its occupant from overheating while energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted into converters where it's rendered into a redacted through the use of turbine generators. Interstate produced powers the entire bureau, the ones I've turned off, making it completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible to the New York City grid. Ah, neat. After NCS-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of redacted's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. The NCS-02 possesses a built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Yeah, okay. Got it. I wish that the big bold letters that the game gives you like appear later, like appear every time in the game. Like every time you go to a new section. Fan supplement. Extract from formal interdepartmental complaint. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since the foreign investigator redacted met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm the certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communications with public bodies. All due respect, William Powers, in the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. These fans are too good. Beep.
Elevator's broken.
Ah, of course I was going to take the stairs, huh?
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Oh, it's just a mirrored way. Okay. Oh, the frames are leaving the stream. Goodbye, frames. Not much I can do, I don't think. We're just in that kind of zone. So I'm lacking in the frames when you can run at 50. That seems like one of those walls you're on about, honestly. Oh. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. You're mine. You're gonna die almost immediately, I can tell. Wow, that was bad. Guy face guy. There's a lot of quarry here. This too does not feel OSHA compliant.
Oh. Not what I expected.
Oh. Hey, I know where we are, but also I feel like there's always to go here. Never mind, there's no more way to go. Can't read this. Okay, that's certainly not the direction I'm going. Oh, these are these. Oh no. Should have used the shields, but it's fine. Fuck, is it 4 AM already? I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here. It's 2 hours. 2 hours is fine. Seems a bit short. But we've entered Blackrock Quarry. Seems like a reasonable ending point. Sorry for having such a short stream. I'll be on tomorrow. We're streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow for the rest, for more Control. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a very fun game, and it's just getting more intriguing and more better as it goes on.